to another episode of Playaz Korner, where you do what you do. Brought to you by you know who, your man Rod. And this week, we're bringing to you a young gentleman by the name of Barry Marrow and his arena football team and what he's doing. So, let's sit back, let's enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to Playaz Korner. This is where you find out just a little bit about the players in the area and what they're doing now. Today, I'm bringing to you Barry Marrow. What little bit I know about Barry is that he is a giving person. He wants to cultivate good players and at the same time, give them just a little guidance. So, Barry, why don't you share with everybody just a little bit about your history?
Well, appreciate you having me on, man. I really do.
Sure.
Appreciate the opportunity of
Absolutely.
bringing this out front.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. So, tell me about your career overseas.
So once I finished college, I played my college ball out in California.
Okay.
Missouri. It was a JUCO.
Okay.
Certain things went a certain way, so I came back home and started playing minor league, and then from that point, it took off from there.
Okay.
I played arena football with the Cobras. Played arena football with the Valley Rebels.
Okay.
And then played up in West Virginia with the Huntington Locomotives. And then from that point, I ended up getting a call to go to Dresden, Germany.
Gotcha.
So I ended up playing 1 year out there with the Dresden Monarchs.
Okay. Great
Atmosphere. Hospitality was really good.
Okay.
Just, it was new for me. It was a culture shock for me.
Okay.
A kid from Raleigh growing up in Walnut Terrace.
Right.
And now I'm in Dresden, Germany.
Okay.
So, it was a culture shock for me, but it was a good experience. I learned a lot, talking to some of the guys out there. To this day, me and some of the guys are real cool, still good friends. We talk over Facebook. Life hit.
Okay.
After that, came back home. I was married, had kids. And I had to make sure home was taken care of.
Sure.
So I had to put the sports thing to the back burner for a little bit.
Okay.
So that's how that started.
Well, the best part about it, it's evolved to what it is today.
Yes.
So today we have the Aviators.
Yeah.
So tell me about juggling from owner and coach. Tell me about that experience.
I think when you look at juggling both, we're minor league, we're developing.
Sure.
We're not the NAL, we're not the IFL, we're not the A1, the AF1, we're not those. We are development. So we're kind of like, I don't know if you remember back in the day when the AFL started their season, they had the Arena 2 League.
Sure.
So we're kind of like that development league.
Okay.
I actually played with one of the Arena 2 teams that was in Greensboro, was the Greensboro Prowlers.
Sure.
So juggling both, man, it's less condensed because in this area, the kids, I can say kids, but the men, they're not paid, they're developers. So a lot of these guys that are coming into this ain't never played arena ball before.
Gotcha.
So when you take some of these guys coming straight out of college and throw them into arena, it's a different atmosphere for them.
Gotcha.
The arena game moves so much faster.
Okay, but that's going to lead to my question about the culture of the team. What is the culture that you're putting in place for the Aviators?
You got to trust the system, man. If you look at all great outdoor games, you had to trust the system. You look at how Alabama ran. Look at back in the day with Mac Brown when he was at Texas.
Sure.
And you look at the days of back when UCLA was that dog back then.
Sure.
It was a culture, that you had to change the culture. And I think the biggest thing with me is what I had to learn and what I took from Coach Cliff in Dresden, Germany was, you got to change the culture. You can't be like everybody else. You got to do something different.
Right.
And you got to be outside the box. You got to change the norm. And I think that's what I did in this arena. I changed the norm.
Sure. So, what item can you say you're giving to these athletes that is both good on the field and off the field?
Think before you react.
Gotcha.
Think before you react. When you're on the field, if you think wrong and you go wrong, what happens?
Sure.
Take yourself out of the play, right?
Right.
If you're outside and you think wrong and you do it wrong and you either get shot or you get arrested, you reacted.
Sure.
You didn't think. So I say it's think before you react, man.
So in instilling that in them, what are you looking for in the players themselves as you go through the choosing of that players?
Confidence. If you ain't confident within yourself, how you going to be able to react? How you going to be able to think? So I look at it as confidence.
Sure.
If I can find them that they're confident within themselves, that's what's going to make it easier. It's like a lot of times when I ask guys, I'll be like, are you a baller or are you an athlete? And they'd be like, I'm a baller. I say, well, okay, anybody can ball.
Sure.
We can go out and ball on the park.
Sure.
We can go out and play some. We can ball.
Right.
But an athlete studies the game.
Okay.
An athlete understands the game. To me, an athlete is coachable.
Okay. So to sum it up, what would you say at the end of the day? What is it that you're providing to not only the players, but your fans? What are you giving to everyone?
Stabilization.
That's good.
If the fans see that the team is stable, if the fans see that the organization is stable,
okay,
fans are going to follow.
Gotcha.
If you go back to the days of the Lakers, the Celtics,
right,
the Bucks,
right,
they were all stable.
Sure.
And what did the fans do?
Okay.
They came out because the organization was stable.
Okay.
And the fans saw what they was doing. They knew they were a part of it. My thing is to make sure the fans are a part of us as a part of the fans. So that's why I say stabilization. So long as if my organization is stabilized,
sure, and
my team is stabilized,
sure,
fans are not going to leave after the game and be like, they were unorganized. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't want them to leave the game and say they're unorganized. I want them to be able to say they stable, they organized.
Sure.
So that's what I hope that I leave.
Okay. Well, Barry, I appreciate you taking a little bit of time.
I appreciate you, man, too.
Coming in. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
But I got one last question for you.
Yes, sir.
If you were Martin and Brumman came through the window, what would you do?
Hey, look, man. If Brumman came through my window,
yeah, man,
I'm a guy, Brumman, right back to that damn window.
Back to it. That's all right. So, everybody, I want to thank him again for coming out, taking a little time. But I got a gift for you from one of our sponsors here locally in Greensboro, Fainting Goat. Now, with Fainting Goat, they only give this to the goats of what they're doing. So we got a medallion for you.
Wow.
Goat medallion. And a little something from them that you can sit back and enjoy.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
Again, everybody, I need you to support this team. Go to the games. Any sponsors out there that can jump on board, do that with the Aviators.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. All right. Thank you.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in this week for another episode of Playaz Korner. Looking forward to bringing you another one, because it's being brought to you by your man, Rob.